Hey everybody, welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home for day 2 of the British Hard Soaps and Shavette Shootout. But before we get started, as always, www.theshavingcadre.com, Drinks and Daves. And please, if you would so kindly do so, click the bell, subscribe, like, and comment, and you'll find a barber pole with a cowboy hat somewhere over here, and we'll do that. So that's our show for the day. We'll be right back right after this. Hey everybody, welcome back. So today, continuing with the British hard soaps, this is the number 2 in the den. Now, as I said yesterday, a disclaimer is there are a number of wonderful soaps that I did not pick. D.R. Harris, True Fit and Hill, Taubes, those are all great soaps. But these were the top 3 of the British Isles. Now, this one is one of my absolute favorites. Now, they've only got 2 soaps. They've got the Elite and they've got the number 89. Those are the only 2 soaps they currently have, but they're just a subtle difference. I picked the Elite, but there's no reason why that one's any different than so. But as you can see, they lather wonderfully. The pucks last forever, and it is a true British hard soap. This one lathers easier, and this is probably the reason why it beat out Mitchell's Wolfat yesterday. But it comes in a beautiful, beautiful wooden bowl, very nondescript. In fact, the only way you would know it says Florist is on the back, or it says Florist. Just a wonderful, wonderful soap, and we've picked the Elite for everything. As for the Shavette today, the number 2 Shavette in the den, and this has been at my shop. This is a workhorse, and that's right, that is the Feather DX. Now, this comes in a Camisori version, which I have. So either one would be the second favorite. Again, it uses a Feather Pro System blade, whether it be the Pro Super, the Pro Guard, Schick Pro line, or even the Kais. And I've tried them all, and the Feather Pro Guard works the best for me. Up until the razor that will be the top Shavette in the den, this was besides the Kai Captain and the Kai, sure, there was clones, but the Feather DX was the one that game changed it all as far as Shavettes. If you really want a true straight shave experience, the DX is fantastic. Is it the best one? Not in my opinion. You'll see that one tomorrow. But it is a fantastic tool. Very solidly made. Very easy to change blades, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. But it's just fantastic. Very well balanced. And it feels and has the width and the proportions of a straight razor. So it's very good. As I said yesterday, I think that the Feather SS is a good way to start. And what I mean start, but once you get accomplished and you really want that that true straight razor feel, the DX is the way to go. It is a little bit more expensive. I mean, you're gonna drop some change on it. When I bought mine, it was I want to say 199 to 225, somewhere in there. But it's well worth it, because this razor proved itself in my shop. Literally doing 20 to 25 haircuts a day. This is what shaved around the ears, around the neck, and it's a workhorse. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful razor. So if you are looking to get into the Shavette game, so to speak, this and the SS are a great way to do so. But, you know, like anything else, if you're going to get into a hobby, buy quality. That's my opinion anyway. So let's talk about the soap. Floris is one of the British, and this would be in England, would be one of the British soaps that has been around forever. You know, much in the way that Penhaligon's and True Fit and Hill, D.R. Harris has, but I find that Floris, as far as fragrances, as far as soap, as far as having a true feel for shaving, Floris is the one. Plus, Floris is one of the few companies where you can actually go, you can set an appointment. And there may be more. This is the only one I know of, where you set an appointment and you meet with a fragrance person, and you have literally a bespoke fragrance. You can cook it, the labeling, everything. Really cool deal. I'm sure that's not inexpensive, but so that's what I like about Floris. Plus, all the mysticism that goes around and the myths that follow Floris number 89, which was the Bond fragrance, but really it wasn't the Bond fragrance. It was really Ian Fleming who mentioned it in some books. And they even have a 007 fragrance now. The one thing about Floris is some of their high-end eau de parfums don't stick around long. For instance, this one right here, this is 1962. This is a spearmint lemongrass, wonderful. I'm glad I snapped it up because you can't find it now. Now, you may be able to find it on the secondary market, but some of the staples will always be around, like Elite, number 89, Santal, and they're just wonderful. And the presentation of the bottles is very classy, as is the soap, and I'll show you that in a sec. So, all those things, even though Floris does not have the mysticism, or should I say infamy, of Mitchell's Wolfat, because everybody in the shaving game knows Mitchell's Wolfat, and either they love it or they hate it. There's not a lot in between, because some people just can't get it to lather. Where this soap, I would challenge anybody not to be able to get this to lather. And the fragrance sticks very well with the soap. Looks like I cut myself today. Yeah, so don't let that fool you. When it says Feather Pro Guard, that doesn't mean you can't cut yourself with it. I just believe it just gives a smoother shave. Again, I want to thank Frank Halden and Eric EMG06 at the Shaving Cadre for today's or for this series of shaves we're doing. If there's anything you guys want to see, please let me know, and I will do my best, whether that be a product review or a use of a specific system. Please let me know, and I will certainly try my best to do that. And for that reason, you'll see a thanks button. And if you're so inclined to help the channel out so we can purchase some of these things and look at some of these things if we don't have them, consider that as well. Anything you do helps the channel, and as we grow, things will be even more. Okay, great shave. So tomorrow, it'll be the #1 British Isle soap, and I think you'll be surprised about it because it's not a soap that is very well known. And the top Shavette in the den. So much so that I have 3 of them. I use one exclusively at the shop, one exclusively here, and then I have one as a backup, just in case I get stupid enough to break one, or I drop it, or whatever the case may be. Okay, let's see what the alum said. I know I'm going to get a little bit of a sting right there, but virtually nothing. A little bit right there. I think I got a little heavy-handed. And I haven't used the DX in a while because I've been using #1 all the time. Okay. Just a beautiful shave today. And now the aftershave and the EDT is also florist, because you guys know me. I like everything matchy. And it's a very, very bright lime, lemon, citrusy fragrance. So for that, we're going to be using Thayer's Lemon for our Witch Hazel today. Although we would certainly like both Quinn's and Thayer's to show us a little love, because we promote the heck out of them. We'll let that dry down. While that's drying down, I'm going to show you what's really easy about the if you're looking at a Shavette, especially the DX or the SS, the loading system is fantastic. It loads like an injector. So you see that little hole there? Well, all the blades, whether they be the Supers, the Pro Guards, whatever the case may be, see that little button, or that little docking station? And basically all you do is you put that docking station. So for those of you that are into NASA, Steve, just dock that up, and when you press on the top of this cap, it opens up just enough, and you slide it in just like an injector. Easy peasy. This is the best loading system. Tomorrow I'll show you the loading system for the other razor, and although it's the strongest, it's a PIA sometimes. I mean, you get used to it, but anyhow, so today we used as the #2 Shavette in the den, and a very good one for a little bit more advanced users. But if they really want to approximate a straight razor shave with your choice of blades, definitely the Feather DX. And this comes in a camisori as well. Our brush today, we used the Sorrentino Pillars of Creation, just a beautiful brush with an AMAX synthetic. And for our aftershave today, we are going to be using Florist Elite. Again, just class. It's just a wonderful aftershave. Very bright, perfect for a summer day, but you can wear it in winter. Just it's got limes and lemons and just wonderful. And then, you know, again, like all of the British companies for the most part. Just they're classy. I mean, if you look at the different ones, you look at Florist, you look at Penhaligon's, you look at D.R. Harris, True Fit and Hill, which I don't have handy right here. They're just very classy presentations, and that is part of your shave experience. So, you know, a lot of people say, well, I spend the money for a frosted bottle, because that's part of the experience. And so forth. For our talc today, we are going to go over to the enemy, so to speak, and we're going to be using, because it fits this this fragrance, Penhaligon's English Fern for the talc. Just beautiful stuff. And then, of course, the Matchy Florist Elite. Now, this isn't Eau de Toilette, but they do, like I said, they do have some Eau de Parfums as well. And for a citrus, this one, I don't want to say it lasts all day, but it's pretty darn close. You can get a lot out of this one. And it's just a wonderfully bright fragrance. Okay, folks, that's it for the day. So I hope you enjoyed day 2 of the British Hard Soap and Shavette Shootout. I hope it helped everybody. Again, thanks to everybody. Come see us. I'm Barber Dave. Come see us at the Shaving Cadre, and I hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful Monday. Take care, and we'll see you again tomorrow.